Module 12, Showing Tasks. Another free lesson to help you become a better coder. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Your continued support helps make these videos possible. And as always, I thank you all for watching this video. In this video, we are going to update the code to show all non-private tasks and all of the login users tasks, regardless if it's private or not private. Let's see how I accomplish this logic. Good morning. Alright, let's get back to our project management system here. Let's go to our folder. Project management. Alright, we are moving on. Yes, good morning. Let's make a copy of this latest one here. Module. Notice I misspelled these guys until whoa, what the heck? So anyways, yeah. Let's make a copy of that guy. And we are let's see, this is yeah, let's see what we can do here. On this module 12, we are going to help out in. We're going to help out in showing the tasks, his tasks, or other people's tasks that is marked no. That's what we want to do. All right. How about what should we name this guy? How about show private tasks, show tasks, show tasks. Yeah, that's good enough. I have no idea. Yeah, I name, but we know what we are trying to do here though. Let's say show task. Alright, let's go in there. I can't come up with a name. Alright, so let's take a look. Last time we did a task here, and some of these guys are, yeah, that's private. What we want to do is here, we want to mimic, we want to show non-private tasks and all tasks regardless if it's private or not private, right? So if I log in as Jack, for instance, I want to show all my tasks, including Zoe's tasks that are not private. All right. Oh, I noticed. Look at that name. That should be an employee instead of date. All right. But anyways, so that's what we're gonna do here. All right. Obviously, we got to have a login button. That way we can, that way we can grab the ID and all that. So, oh, I noticed there's a little gap right there at the end there. See that? All right. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's massage this main navigation, and then let's see how we're gonna attack this guy. All right, let's start moving. We don't want to waste our time. I noticed this guy right here. See there? Anyway, we're gonna shrink this down. I am thinking, let's see, let's shrink this down for now, maybe like so. But look at this, look at that. That should have been expanded all the way across. What happened there? Did we miss that? Let's arrow out, bang, bang, 2 arrow out. Alright. And I'm gonna grab this book on this side right here. 1, 2 right there, and then move it back. And that should be and maybe one more notch out right there. Alright, now let's pull that back. Good, that looks better. See how we want a shady gray there. Alright, it looks just looks better. Alright, what we want is we want a button to say, hey, log in, log out here. Alright, so that's what we want to do. Alright, that's what we want to do. Let's I like that button. What do you think about that? I like that button. I'm gonna close this out for now. Save first and close. Make sure you save that booger now. I'm gonna go to calendar. I like this button right here, so I'm gonna grab that button, Control C, and then I'm gonna close that and open my main and click on that booger and paste. You see there? See how I did that? I'm pretty sure you know how to do that. Alright, let's we're gonna make this guy a 12. Should be 12. How about 11? Let's change that to login to see what it looks like. See there? Login. Oh, that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. What about if we make that guy like so? Nah. How about bold? That's not too bad. Can we change that to log out and see what it looks like? Obviously, we want to make sure this guys look right. Alright, so that looks pretty good. I like that. I like that. I like that. What do you think? Alright, I'm satisfied with that. I'm gonna move this guy to the right here. Right about there. You know what? Let's move this guy. Yeah, let's move that guy to right where we want it. Right about the same right there. That's good. And then we want to make this guy, let's call this guy log in. Alright, log in. Also yeah, also we want, let's add a label. I'm just gonna grab this guy right here, copy that, paste it in there, and I'm gonna shrink that guy to right about yeah, and then move it. You know what? Move it. I'm just gonna move it like so. Maybe down in the middle. Maybe shorten it a little bit, and make this guy a 12 too. Alright, we want to align this login log out here. That might be too there, like so. Oh, that looks good right there. Good. I like that. Now let's move this navigation up a little bit too. Let's grab it right there. I think that looks good. What do you think? And I'm going to make this guy, let's anchor this guy to top right there, just like that. Control S. Alright, let's take a look. Before we do that, we want to update this this thing right here, this container. Remember, anytime you make changes to that guy, it's going to reset. You see there? We gotta do stretch down and across. Alright, let's do that again. Bam. Not too shabby. Look at that. Look at that. I like that. I like that. All right, let's continue. Yeah, I mean, these are the things that you have to do. Got a plan. Got a plan. We got log in, log out. All right, and then we got this guy. Let's call this guy employee. LBL employee. We are going to display our employee name there. All right, take that out if it's logged in. All right, and we gotta have employee ID. All right, so I'm gonna grab that and then drop it right down here for now. Take that label out and I'm gonna move it up. The reason why, because if I put it in there, it's just not as cluttered. That's why I put down there first. All right, let's call this employee ID. Bam. You see that? And we don't want to show this guy. Make that visible to know. Alright. Good. That is what we need for the login. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, that looks good. Alright. Now let's go fix this guy now. Let's go fix this guy. Let's go to code behind. Alright, let's see the code behind here. One thing that we need to do here, we want to disable this guy, this control. We want to disable this control if we're not logged, if the employee is not logged in. Alright, so let me show you how we're going to do this. Kind of think I'm gonna, yeah, when we launch this guy, we want to disable all the control, all the buttons here. If employee is not logged in. Alright, so let's do that. Let's try that. Sub disable. How about navigation? I'm gonna, you see, I'm having to think. Alright, and the easiest way to get this, look at this. We've got this guy right here. We're just gonna copy that guy right up to there. Copy right up to there, and move that booger in here. You see there? And we're gonna say in here, and we're gonna say next there. That's good. And we're gonna want to take this booger out. So this is disable. So anytime we see these menu items, which is that navigation on the left, we want to say control enable false. That looks good right there. Let's see what it looks like. I'm gonna copy that. After we set up, after we initialize all the back color on that control, we want to say disable it. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Look at that. That thing is disabled. You see that? You cannot click on this. See, I'm clicking on this guy. It's not working. See that? We disabled that thing. Good. That's what we want. That's what we want. Alright. Excellent. Alright. We almost done. Just kidding. No, then we're not done. We got a whole lot to do here. Alright. So now we gotta be able to turn it back on. You see. So I'm gonna make a copy of that. See there? And then this one will be enable. You see? Enable. And then we'll change this to true. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Alright, now obviously the reason why I create this disable and enable functions subroutine to do this is because you gotta load these controls onto the form before you can do all this. Alright, so in this form on load right here, If we come in here, and disable right here, it won't work. You see, it won't work just because the controls have not been loaded. I think way back when, way back when, I talked about the form load and form open. All right, form load means that the form, when you first open the form initially, all right, no controls are loaded. All right, behind the scene you can't tell. Okay, but you cannot say controls there either. All right, likewise the form load, some controls will be loaded as this form is called. However, not all controls are loaded until everything is stabilized. That is the reason why you cannot do a whole lot in here. All right, so just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. If you want me to show you how that guy works, I'm gonna, let me know. So it's real important that you have different subroutines to do things after the form is loaded. Okay, once all the controls are loaded, then you can navigate through them. All right, you can access them. Anyways, so we got that. Got these two subroutines. What we really want, login. We're at the log. We're gonna simulate the login. Let's do this. Private O employee as employee. All right. And what we want to do here, we want to say, I'm just gonna say private sub. How about display here? Display employee, and then we're gonna say, so let me see. Let's think about this thing. Let's default this command login caption to login. That is the default. All right. We also want to clear employee caption label to empty. We also want to disable navigation. So I'm going to copy that. Scroll down just a tad here, and then say call. So we want to disable that. All right, that's the first thing. Now, having to think a little bit. If me x, let's see. If not, it's no. If not, it's no. All right. Then do that. Me no. Then we'll say, hey, let's go find out who this guy is. This employee exists. You see there. So if it's not no, we're gonna pass that guy in, and the object, the employee object that we created. Then, oops. Forgot the if there. Moving so fast that sometimes I say, what's going on here? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that typing. Look at that. By the way, good morning. That's what happened when you start doing things in the morning. So if it's there, then what we want is how about employee equals, nope, O employee first name, O employee last name, and we also want me command login caption equals log off. Alright, now you can change. Now login like this is fine. That's pretty common. Alright, but to really be, yeah, technically correct, it should say that. So let's change that to log in and log out. Control S. Alright, now you see this guy right here. We are going to, oh, we're not done yet. Now we need to enable this control. Call. Alright, you see what I'm doing here? So we got 3 functions working together here, 3 subroutines. I'm gonna copy that. So after everything is set up and loaded, I want to call display employee. Alright, display employee. So initially we have not set anything here. Okay, have not set anything here, and we're gonna see what's going on here. All right, so let's do that. So obviously this guy is null, and it will not ever come in here. So we're gonna have this guy say log in and the button for disable. All right, that's what's gonna happen. So see if it's correct. It's correct. You see there? It's correct. It's exactly what we want, and everything is disabled. Good. I guess we can move that. Well, maybe not everything there. So, but we can tweak that later. All right, we can disable a bunch of these guys later. But right now, we know that we cannot navigate to an activity. See if I click on this guy, see there? Nothing happens, see that? Alright, so nothing happens there. That's good. That is good. Let's close that out. I'm gonna grab one of these employees. We're gonna simulate this. Alright, we're gonna well, obviously I'm not Lauren. I cannot be Lauren. I can be Jim. Let's see if we have let's see if there's a Jack in here. First name Jack. Oh, look at that. What last name do I want to be? I like Washington. Oh, whoa, look at this, Jack Panyacon. Look at that. You know what? I'm gonna grab myself the copy. I didn't know I added myself in there. Maybe that was a test. Anyways, good, I found myself. So here I am going just to simulate myself. I'm pretending that I'm logged in. You see, I'm pretending that I click on that login. All right. So we're gonna do log in, log out next video. But right now we're gonna help in out. We're gonna help in out with the displaying the task. So if I close this booger out, check this out. Look at that. Now we can navigate. You see there? And it says Jack. Oh, I don't like that color. Ooh. You know what? Let's do this. Let's change that. I am going to make my label full color. What color do you want? Green. It's a colorful. Let's try to see what green looks like. Alright, green means money. Let's see what it looks like. I guess it's alright. You see that? I guess it's okay, I guess. It's okay. All right, so that's fine. So that's what we want. All right, that's what we want. See there? So now we can work with the task. What task do we want to show? The couple things that we need to do here. You see, remember we default this guy to Zoe. All right, and task is the same way, Zoe. Let's go fix this date. I don't like that. Then we got that. Oh, we don't have the name of this guy. That's the activity. You know what? I like this header. Let's go fix some header. Let's go fix some header. Tasks. Subform. You see this guy right here? We need to make that a, oops, right here. Employee. That's better. Alright, I'm gonna copy this guy, and that's an activity right here. You see, let's go to activity, subform. We are going to add the header here too. I just grab that guy, you see there, drop it down. It's similar. Alright, just take this one out, and I'm gonna grab that guy, select that guy, right click, widest, look at that, and this guy, move up there. As a matter of fact, we can move this guy just a tad, well, all the way up there, and then move this employee back. Perfect, right there. Back, and then select the bottom one, right click, size, widest. Alright, so now let's move this guy up to that label. Good. It says completed. So we gotta change it. So this, we're gonna select this guy and name this guy activity. Type like that. Alright. Okay, now let's close them out. I actually closed the just closed this guy. We gotta massage this guy. Remember remember we want to show all the tasks. Yeah, let's go to back behind here. Let's go see the code here. We want to show all the tasks that are I'm thinking here, that are non-private. All right, so let's go right here. I'm gonna copy that, paste, you see that, and then I'm going to add this where clause. It's not that big a deal. We just have to think about it a little bit here. Okay. All right. One thing we need to remember here. We got to get the employee ID from that navigation. So this is easy. This is easy. Let's go back here. Actually, let's go back here. Let's say s employee ID as string, and then we are going to default this s employee ID equals a blah 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 blah, and then we're gonna say, remember, in order for this form to activate, all right, you gotta log in. So you gotta log in, otherwise it's not gonna work. Okay, so we know this guy will, I'm gonna copy it. You see that form main navigation, I'm gonna copy that. We know that this guy is logged in, the employee is logged in, otherwise this form will not ever be called or activated, or whatever you want to call it. Dot xtx, this is the employee ID on that main form. You see there? Alright, now we can come back to massage this guy. You see? So this first where clause is that, okay, where the search is this, and here's where the magic happened, and let's put a parenthesis around this. All right, you got to put the parentheses around this because we want to say and its private is either a 0 or it is my task. All right, so that's what happened here. And here is private equals 0 or I'm gonna take this booger out, delete all that, or employee, you see there, ID equals exclamation, not exclamation, single quote, take this guy out too. And then now we can substitute that with SM, as employee ID. That's how that works, by the way. That's it. That's all she wrote. And now we can just copy this guy, because what if we don't have any search text in that one, right? So we want to move this guy down here and get rid of this guy, and we can say where. That's it. That's all she wrote. Alright, now we gotta add this booger in here. You know what? I see something that needs to be done here. You see how we say top 20 here? Well, if it returns more than 20, it's going to say so what we want to do here, we want to say if. I'm glad I come in here and start looking at this thing. And that's the thing about, being a programmer. If you kind of have to not just doing what you are doing right now, you gotta look at other logic as you do things. So when we do this, all right, yes, the records will return the list of 20. However, these right here, this get number of record, it may return more than 20, or it may return more than 20 if we have a lot of them. All right, so that's why we want to say, okay, well, if you are more than 20, I only display 20 here. All right, so we want to make sure that our label identifies the number correctly here, you see. But if it's less 20, it don't matter. All right, that's how that works. I think that looks good. What do you think? I think that looks good. What do you think? All right. Yeah, let's so let's take a look at the tasks here. There are 4 tasks, 2 private, see that's a private, and 2 not private. 2 private and 2 not private. So let's open it up and see if we see 4 or if we see 2. All right, so let's go to task. Ooh, well, let's take a look. First, we gotta find out what's going on there. Click, nothing there, and it's jumping here. Oh, I know why here. You see there? We gotta add the where clause here, mister. Where were you? You add the where clause, but you didn't do that. That's the problem right there. Okay, Control S. Let's undo that. I think that's the problem right there. Let's continue. It should display 2 now. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. You see that? And these guys are none. Look at this, private. We're gonna click on this. That's it. That's no. It's not a private. That is not a private. So it is doing right. All right. So we cannot see Zoe's private. Alright, she probably don't want us to see. That's why she marked the darn thing private. I don't blame her. Okay, because I log in here. Alright, we're gonna add the task. Alright, it should mark my task as Jack. Okay, so but before I do that, let's go to task. Let's go to task. See this right here? Oh, before I go there, hold on just a sec. Just a sec. You see this? I'm grabbing this guy right here. Copy that guy. Copy that guy before you move to the next screen, which is the tasks right here. You see there? Double click on that and scroll down. We default this guy to Zoe somewhere down here, I think. Oh, right here. See there? Now we can just replace that guy. You see? This is called, if you plan ahead of time correctly. See, I made this guy like so. Alright? So that's the thing that you need to recognize, is that anytime you write a project, don't just jump to a project as you code. Project, what will happen next? How is it gonna work? See here? This is the activity, by the way. I'm going to look at that. Control S. Save. Alright, now we can now add activities, and that will be for myself. Alright, so I'm going to add activities. So we know Zoe, this guy is as a matter of fact, you see how I click this and it's going to change that. Look, we don't want that. We want to make sure that when we click add here, okay, we want to we want to disable this guy. Make sure that guy is not allowed. All right, it's not allowed. As a matter of fact, let's do that now. Let's see there, it's changed everything. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, let's navigate away. Alright, let's navigate away. Let's see if we can do that. When we do unlock, what do we want? I wonder if we can do this. Let's try this. This is activity, actually task. We want to go to task. We want to go to task right here. When we unlock, can we do this? Enable, false, save. Alright, and then when we display, we want to re-enable. We want when we log, my bad. When we log, so we want to say me sub there enable true. Alright, so you see if this works. Let's add. Can we click on this? We can still click on this. Yeah. Let's find a way to do that. Let's fix that one. Actually, you know what? We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this because we gotta continue with our objective here. We got objective. Yeah, let's save that. Let's continue with our objective. Alright, let's go back here. I know that guy is small. We need to make that guy tall. That task. Yeah, let's do that. Let's change this guy to. This will be. Yeah, this will be. let's make this guy, mother's birthday is on 10/9 and coming up. Wonder what she wants. Wonder what she wants. Alright, let's save that. I noticed this added on here. That should have date time stamp as well. That way we know, because that, yeah, we're gonna fix that too. We are gonna fix that too. Alright, so we can fix that now before we save. In the save right here, instead of date, let's call that now. Alright, and I wonder if the activity is the same. Oh, activity didn't have that. Okay, never mind. Let's close that out. Let's go back. Okay, so we're gonna check that to now. Alright, let's save that. When we save this guy will redisplay. Alright, and then that we should have the time stamp on that one. Actually, that would be let's make that today. Yeah, let's make that today. Oh, it didn't display there. There you go. Okay, so this is private. You see there? That's private, and it's mine. I can see my private, and this guy is no private. You see there? See? So that's it, and that's it. That's what you want to do. All right, that's all it is. So now let's add another one. Let's add this one is Friday. We're gonna mark this Friday as our task, as no it's not a private. Let's say call client for approval, and that's it. Just a, you know. So we got added on here. As a matter of fact, you see here, I want to default that to now. So, but it's really, yeah, it's really. Where's my default? Right here. You see the added date. Now. Save. So, but it's really, you know, because this, when we say add, that's not the time that it's going to be added. It's going to be the time that we click on this. All right, just remember that. Okay. So now we have 4 items. That's it. All right, and that's a short and sweet. All right. So this is what we came to do, is to show all of my tasks and non-private tasks of others. All right, like Zoe right here. This is not a private. All right, and we cannot see Zoe's private tasks. Okay. In the next video, we are going to actually doing the login, log out here. We're going to need to create a login form and log out. All right, so that's what we'll do next. Yeah. So yeah, let's do this. Let's before we let's close this out. Before we close out, let's take a look at something here. Let's take a look at main here. What if we add that guy and let's do this. Ooh, something's not right there. That tells me something's not right in that function right there, because this was not set. Why did it come in here? Why did it come in here? Huh? Why did it come in here? Yeah, I'm glad I did that. So let's go take a look at what's going on here. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Let's go to employee. It's in this guy. Let's go see what's going on. Oh, see this guy right here? See this guy right here? That guy is in the wrong place. Copy. Yeah, that right there should have been in here. Like so. Alright? Because when you call this guy initially, this guy will be false. But it is only true if we find something in here. So that's why it should be in there. That means all object automation is not right. Let's take a look. Retrieve right here. Okay, so what's going on here? So this right here, we need to move this function right here, this line right here, inside of the if. Copy that. I'm gonna copy that. Let's copy that, delete that, and let's put that right before this guy. Alright, right before this guy. Yeah. That looks right. Also, I noticed this 4 space and 8 space, 6 space here. Let's take a look at these spaces. Not there. It should be. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Let's go back. Something well, never mind. We are going to leave that like that. So I copy this set this guy to true here inside of the if statement here. Alright, so just be careful. Let's be mindful. I'm going to make that space a 6. So that's indentation all the way in. Control S. We're going to save that, and we are going to run that guy again. Create object. Employee, and I'm going to select this side right here. Copy, and let's go back to the employee. We are going to replace all these guys with that, and we should see there now it's inside, but this is where I'm thinking. See, that's 6. That should be 8, I think. Let's tap this guy. See there, 2 more characters in there. Alright, 2 more characters in there. So let's go back to this this guy. We're gonna replace all the 6s with 8. Alright, so this is 8. Alright, that way when we tab, it's going to tab correctly for future implementation. Alright, if we were to add, you will have all the 6s, looking for all the 6s to be 8. If we add subroutine, we want to tab, and we want to make sure that they line up correctly. So change all the 6s to 8. I think I got them all. What do you think? Alright, Control S. Let's try that again. Let's try it. I'm gonna recreate. See how it moved in a little bit here. Copy. And then go to employee. We are going to delete this guy. Repaste. And this should be correct right now. Watch. See, we go there and tap. It goes right there. See there? Perfect. That's what we want. Alright. So, and we got this guy inside here, which is good. So Control S. And if we close this guy now and reopen this, it should not bark at us because we corrected it. You see there? See? Alright. So that's good. That is what we want. And let's go back to the main navigation and take that little dash out. Control S. I'm glad I did that to show you that our code was incorrect. Our automation was incorrect. Alright, so that's it. Alright, that's it. So in the next video we are going to add the button here, says log in, log out here, because right now it defaulted to me. Alright, in the future it's going to look like this. It's going to look like this. We're going to take that out. Alright, let's comment that out for now. It's going to look like this, and it will say login. See there? It will say login. And then we're going to click on this. We're going to have a login screen pop up. Once we log in, these guys will be enabled. Alright, so that's what we want to do. Okay, there you have it. Happy programming. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.